Hey YouTube, it's Hannah from Smaugish here, and I think this is probably going to be my new filming location. I've got a nice blank backdrop. I've got my Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing cushion right next to me. Yeah, and the lighting in here is pretty good too. So, hello, welcome to my first proper sit down and chat to you video here in my new home in Stirling, Scotland. Woo! Yeah, I haven't filmed for a while, which I apologise for, but for the last few weeks I've been like really busy, I guess, like immersing myself in student life again, but you know, going to the library, getting the most out of things. I'm still doing that, but I thought, you know what, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna film because I haven't in a while, and you know, I want to do that. So I'm sitting down and filming a series of videos actually, so apologise that the next few videos you see on my channel I'm going to be wearing the same outfit, but I just thought I'd have a little chat, short catch up I guess, let you know how the last couple of weeks have been. I've been in my flat, like my actual flat, a full week today. I hope you've seen my flat tour, my studio tour. If you haven't, I will link it down below, because I love it, and I don't know what it is, like whether the way it's set out, the way it's laid out, or you know, the fact that I've done some decoration and stuff, but it doesn't feel like a student room, it doesn't feel like a student flat, it feels like an actual like studio flat, like if I had my own studio, like that I was renting privately. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's really good. There's loads of storage. It's comfy. I haven't had to put the radiator on yet, but it does get cold, but I like that. But there is a really good radiator, so I've heard. Still a bit of building work going on every now and again. They're still, you know, just finalising a few bits in the upper floors and the outside patio area. But yeah, it's all coming together and it's looking really good. Obviously this is week 3 now of term, which feels crazy, and so we've had 3 weeks of classes and I'm really enjoying it. Like, I'm really enjoying it. So the first week we looked at Anne Radcliffe's The Italian and Matthew Lewis's The Monk. Stay tuned for some more of The Monk later. And then last week we looked at a selection of short stories by Edgar Allan Poe and The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne. I also had my first Gothic and Gender class last week. We talked about Frankenstein, which I just loved because I love Frankenstein. And then today we were looking at Jane Eyre, which again is another one of my favourites. And so next week I've got my second Gothic and Gender, and yeah, it's all going really well. Something that's exciting and university related is, you may have seen if you follow me on Instagram, but I had an abstract accepted for a conference that's happening at my uni at the end of October. And it's like a proper conference with a proper like keynote speaker, and you know, I had to apply and I was accepted and I'm terrified. But yeah, so I'm doing my first ever paper presentation at a conference. I'm yet to actually write my paper, but obviously I planned it and I've done a bit of my preliminary research on that. I am looking at tracing echoes of the Gothic, specifically H.P. Lovecraft, in the works of Cradle of Filth and Balsa Goth, to argue that modern metal music is another form of Gothic textual mode. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, I might talk a bit more about that on my YouTube channel. If anyone is interested, once I have it a bit more fleshed out and a bit more written, I am more than happy to do that. So just let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. So yeah, that's in about a month. I've got my first essay to write. I've got a presentation to do in a couple of weeks, and then I've got another presentation to do in November, and it's all go. And I'm I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it, and I feel like I'm a much better student this time around than before. But I think maybe because I'm like paying for it myself, and you know, I'm not sacrificed, but I've kind of made a big jump. Like, this means so much to me this time, and not that like my medieval studies masters and my undergraduate degree didn't mean something to me, but this is like, I don't know if I'm making any sense, but yeah. So I'm really enjoying it. And Stirling is a great place to be. It's so pretty and everyone's pretty friendly, and I'm kind of getting involved with a few things at the university. So I'm in the role-playing strategy gaming society, nerd soc, and sort of playing D&D and stuff through that. And I am part of the rock and metal society. Yeah. But what's really exciting is Fridays from 11 AM to 1 PM I am going to be on the radio again. I have convinced Air 3, which is a student radio station, to give me a show. So if you would like to tune in, that's like GMT time, so UK time, 11 o'clock in the morning till 1 PM on a Friday, I will be presenting my show from the vault, and it's primarily going to be music, but alternative culture, geek stuff, you know, just loads of stuff. So if you're interested, I will be starting that from next week. So that's where you're going to be, and that's what you're going to be doing at that time on a Friday morning. I am really excited. I had a radio show the first time around when I was at Lancaster, and it was so much fun. I really loved it, so I'm really looking forward to that. I don't know if there's anything else I can really say about living in Stirling. I'm really enjoying it. I seem to have made loads of friends, which is nice because that's something I really struggle with. But everyone on my course is lovely. My tutors are nice, and the people at Riverside Quay, my accommodation, are nice, and just everyone's really friendly, and I am really enjoying myself. I don't know how it's going to feel when, you know, I'm struggling for the money, but I think I've been doing quite okay actually. I'm really enjoying, I guess, the freedom. Let's get real here. I was really worried about how I was going to cope, like being on my own, because obviously I'm in a studio flat, so I am literally, once my door is closed, that's it, I'm on my own. But I'm actually, so far, I know it's early days, but touch wood, I'm really enjoying it. And I think because I'm kind of forcing myself to go and do things and hang out with people and, you know, that kind of thing, that I think it's keeping me, like, it's really hard to say, but I don't feel like I'm isolated. I feel like I choose to go home. And also, you know, nowadays I can put Netflix on, I watch YouTube, I talk to my friends online, I'm doing D&D on a Tuesday night with some amazing people, including some YouTubers. So yeah, I'm feeling really positive this time around, which is really nice, because that is something I was worried about. So yeah, I'm having a great time. That's my little life catch up, and I'm just looking forward to seeing what the next month of being in Stirling will bring, because it's been a good 3-4 weeks so far. Really good. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.